What is up, everyone? Opponents here, and welcome to a Pokemon trading card game deck opening. So I went ahead and stopped by the store and picked up a couple of themed decks or whatever, just because there's a club here. I'm at the university that I go to, and they do trading card games, so I'm starting to get into that. So I decided, like, hey, you know, why not start off and, you know, just have a deck, because I don't really have too much knowledge about the trading card game, but I do play the Pokemon games a lot. So yeah, so this theme is for Lugia, and it looks like it's XY Fates Collide. So it's a somewhat recent one. Sky Guardian themed deck as well. So it looks like there's some fire and fairy energy too, judging by the box cover, and and then there's some normal Pokemon in there as well. So let's go ahead and get this deck opening started. Oh boy, okay. So let's just place that right there in the back. Honestly, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to open this. Just because it's like, yeah, it's not like a pack opening or anything like that, but it's more of a deck. So there we go, look at that. This is a Lugia standard one, but the art on it looks really nice. Is that hollow? Yeah, you got like the little shards on it. Let's get this a bit closer, some shards. And it looks like he's underwater, so we have the ability pressure. As long as the Pokemon is in your active Pokemon, any damage done by attacks to your opponent's active Pokemon is reduced by 20 before applying weakness and resistance. Intensive burn requires 4 energies, 60 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an EX Pokemon, this attack does 60 more damage. Wow, okay. That's really good, actually. That's really good. I don't know how often people have an EX card in play. I would assume that would be kind of often, but we'll see. So let's just go ahead and put them in this sleeve right here. So there's that Lugia right there. So we'll place them by the box art, and there's a trading card online code, and then we have a, ooh, look at this. This theme coin, and it's got Lugia on it. It's very sparkly looking. Looks like there's some scratches on it, but that's okay. I'm not really too picky about it. But look at the multicolors on it. And it's blue too. So this would be really cool. It'll be definitely good to use, because a lot of people, I've used decks that people have had before in the games or whatever, and they never really had a coin or anything like that. So alright, so this is the deck right here. This is where I'll probably put all my cards. It's a nice little container and all that. Pretty cool. Fates Collide. Let's just put that there. That's like basically all this is. It's just all like themes. And so it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 fairy energies. We have a Meowth that this deck comes with. So I guess I'll just start reading them off to y'all. So we have a Meowth, support Wally, fire energy. Let's just put these. Let's just put these here since they're already like in order. We have a Whimsicott. That's pretty cool. Light Steps. Move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. Interesting. Does 40 damage. We have Fennekin. And then we got an Ultra Ball, an item card. Some more Fairy Energies. Fairy Energies look pretty cool in here. A Braixen. So I'll have to organize this myself later on after this. But then we have Snubble. What's that ability? Ruckus. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Okay, interesting. Requires a fairy energy. Technically requires a fairy energy and any other type of energy, it looks like. Because I think that's what the number 1 represents. We have Whimsure. Fire energy. Pokemon Fan Club support. Shauna support. Pokemon Center Lady. Heals 60 damage and removes all status condition from one of your Pokemon. That'll actually come in really handy. We have another fire energy, so this is a mix of fairy and fire. Looks like, not just normal Pokemon in here. We have a Jigglypuff, Tierno, I think that's his name, Tierno, supporter. Draw 3 cards, so that's pretty nice. Cottony, another fire energy. Ooh, we have Kangaskhan, Tiny Punch and Mega Punch. Gonna require a lot of different types of energies, but I mean, it looks like it'll be hitting hard too, even just for Tiny Punch. 40 damage, Mega Punch 60 or 100 damage. So that's pretty cool. We have Professor's Letter, which is item cards. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Ooh, so that'll come in nicely. We have Fairy Drop. Heal 50 damage from one of your Pokemon that has any fairy energy attached to it. Ooh, okay. So that'll also come in handy as well. We have another fire energy. We have a Wigglytuff. So its move Expand. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 30. And then after applying weaknesses and resistance. Double slap, flip 2 coins. This attack does 60 damage times the number of heads. Interesting. Okay. So let me put this over here. We have another Whimsure. Wonder if they're going to give us an X-Cloud. Loudred. Well, there's Loudred. So that's he's got kind of a cool art. It looks like downtown Tokyo in a way. It's like the little Pokeball out on like his left-hand side, and you got some scripture there on the right. Another fire energy, an energy pouch. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from the opponent's attack, put all basic energies to that Pokemon in your hand. This is a Pokemon tool. Attach a Pokemon tool to one of your Pokemon that doesn't already have a Pokemon tool attached to it. Interesting. We have another Fennekin. Then we have Jigglypuff. Another Fairy Energy. Meowth. Another Kangaskhan. So we got 2. Double the threats. Ooh, and look at this Moltres. That's awesome. Look at the art. It's so like cartoony. It reminds me of something that you would see like painted on like a wall like in ancient times, you know? So it's got the move Combustion, does 20 damage, only requires 1 fire energy, and then Flying Flare. You may do 40 more damage. If you do, this Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. Wow, okay. So you have the choice to where once you get the 4 fire energies, or just 2 fire energies and 2 other types, basic energies, you have the choice to where you can do 40 extra damage. So you have a chance to do 120 damage, I think. Yes. But then you would do 20% to yourself, or 20 damage. So that's pretty cool. And we have another fire energy. So all these energies, because this is a themed deck. Another Whimsicott, so we got double the Whimsicott. We got a Snubbull. Another Fennekin. Have another Fairy Energy. Another Braixen. We have another Shauna. So shuffle your deck into your hand, or shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 5 cards. So that's a reshuffle. That's cool. Another Lugia, non-hollow. So that's cool. It's the same as the one that's placed over here in the back. So let's place that there. Another Fire Energy. Cottony. Let me switch Cottony. Loudred. The Professor's Letter. Another Fire Energy. Meowth, another one. We got another Tyranno. So this will be a really fun deck to play with. And here we go. We got Delphox. Flickering Flames does 40 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Psystorm. This attack does 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to all Pokemon in play. Ooh, okay. That'll be interesting. Once you can attach as many energy, attach a bunch of different types of energies, and then do some serious damage to that. So that's cool. Fairy Energy. Another Wigglytuff. Whimsure. And then we got the big boy Snorlax. Aw, look at him. He's so cute, he's so round. Toss and turn. This attack can be used even if the Pokemon is asleep. If it is, this attack does 90 more damage if it's asleep. Oh my lord, that is crazy. And Swallow, heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage you did to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, that's pretty crazy. That'll be a good card to play with too. Wow, nice. And then we have another Fire Energy. So that'll be it for this video. I just wanted to do this deck opening, just to see, you know, just show y'all what the deck looks like and all that stuff. So it's a mix of fire and fairy, and then you got the basic energies, which is what Lugia is right here. So that's pretty cool, and I'm gonna go ahead and put these all in his sleeves and I'm gonna go and try to challenge some people in person and see what I can do and make this. And I'll have to read through the cards a bit more, because I don't think I read through most of those trainer or supporter cards. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I do have a couple more decks openings as well, themed decks as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And I am Koopa Pones, and I'll see you all in the next video.